Hi everyone, my name is Aviad. I'm a senior developer at AuraPlayer, and in this video I would like to demo you our template application for managing absences on top of Oracle EBS system. So right now my screen is splitted, and on the left side you can see our application, which is a mobile application with responsive UI tuned to be run on mobile devices. And we are simulating right now a mobile device of iPhone 6 or 7, and we can of course change the emulation to any other type of mobile device. On the right side you can see the EBS system that we are working with, and we will start by logging in into the user that is already logged in on the EBS system. And this will get us to a home page that shows all the modules that we are supporting in our template applications. We are supporting the approvals process, the time and labor flows, the absences, and the expenses. But on this demo, we will concentrate on the absences module. So I'll just click on the absences button, and this will get me right into the absences homepage. On the right side, on the EBS system, I'll just click on the absence management system, and this would be the screen that actually works with our application right now. So the list of the absences that you see here is actually the list of all the existing absences that were already created, and the data is the same as you can see here. The only difference is the way it is presented. So basically our application, our technology enables you to create a new UI layer on top of your EBS system. This UI layer is responsive UI, is tuned for mobile, like I said. If I change the mobile device that I'm emulating right now, then the UI will fit itself to the mobile device that I'm currently simulating. And this is as opposed to the EBS system UI, which cannot be executed on mobile device. Some types of the EBS UI cannot be invoked at all on the modern browsers of the mobile devices, and some of them just don't present themselves well enough on mobile device. So we are a UI layer that enables you to bring some of your functionality from your EBS system to your mobile. The application itself only acts as a UI layer, which means that it works directly with the EBS system. The server behind the scenes is still the EBS system. Any data that is populated into your EBS system will be reflected on your mobile application. It may be presented in a different way, but the content of it will be the same. So any field, any data that you see here will have the same values over our mobile device. And another important thing is that any business logic that was added to your EBS system will be invoked in our application as well, and we will demo it later on when we will see the create absence flow. So let's start by creating a new absence, and I'll press on the create button, which is exactly like pressing on the create button here on the EBS. And the first thing I will get is the window or the screen for entering a new absence details. So here I have all the fields that are required for creating a new absence. I have here the absence statuses which are relevant on my system. I can make it configured or planned. I can select the absence type from the list of available absences on my system. So I'll just select one of them. And there is the absence reason. Again, I'll select one of it, and let's put here the date range for this absence, and I will specifically choose this date because I already have an absence at this time, and I want to show you what happens when I try to create it, to ask for another absence on the same time range that already exists for another absence in the system. So first I will put the information. We have the calculate button like we have on the absences model on the EBS system. I can press it and it will calculate the total days and hours per your business logic. And now let me try to press the next button. And as you can see, I will get an error message which comes directly from the EBS system saying that this absence overlaps with another absence. You can see here on the right side that I already have some absences created for the 2nd of January to 3rd of January. Just wanted to demo you that we are invoking the same business rules on the EBS systems, and any error message that will appear on your EBS system will be populated to the mobile application. So let's change the time range. Let's make it 5 to 6, and let's press the calculate button again, and we can of course add some comment in. Then we can also attach a file if we want here. So I'll press the attachments, I will press the plus sign, and here I can put any attachment that I want, like I can do on the EBS system. I can choose which type of attachment it is, file, URL, text. Let's go with the file system. And since we are on a mobile device, we can have two ways to attach this file. We can either attach it from the file system, like I'll do in a minute, or if we are on a mobile device, we can press the camera button here and just take a picture of the document that we want to upload, and it will be uploaded to the system. So since I'm on a on my laptop, I will just press the add from file system and select one of the files. I will add it. It will be added to the table of attachments. Of course, I can add more attachments, I can edit it, I can remove it, I can download it, or I can just go back to the main screen of creating absence and see that I have one attachment to this absence. Now I'll press the next button, and I will see the review screen of this absence. As you can see here, I can change. I can see the approvers that are available for this absence request, and I can decide to submit it. So I'll just submit it, and it was submitted successfully, and I will see it on my absences list. Here it is, my new absence list. If I refresh the EBS system here on the right side, I will see the line here as well, because as I said, we're working with the EBS system, and anything that we do on the mobile app will reflect immediately on the EBS system. Now, as you can see, my new absence is pending approval. So I've completed to create my absence, and just to finish up this flow, even though we are just demoing here the absences module, let's take a quick look to our approvals template application, which handles the workflow of approvals. So for that, I'll go to another tab, and I will log in as the manager of this user that just created the absence request. I'll get into this manager, and this time I will get into the approvals template application that we have. Here on the approvals template app, we will see all the approval requests that this manager has, and you can get into any of them and decide to approve, reject, or do any other action that is available for this element. In this demo, we will just see how he approves an absence request. So this is the absence request that was just created by our employee, StockPad. Let's get into it. And here we can see the details of this request. This is the description of the absence request. We can see here the attachment that we have added, and we can download it to see what the content of this attachment. And as I said, the manager can now approve, reject, or request for more information for this request. We will just press the approve button. The request was removed from the list here, and if we will go back to the employee and refresh the absences list, we should be able to see that this absence was approved. So basically this is it. This is how we create an absence request. Of course, we can make any type of absence request that is available on your system. And we have also shown how a manager can approve this request using our approvals template application.